Hey everyone, welcome to Credit Score Mastery. Today we're talking about something that can completely change your financial peace of mind. How to build your first $10,000 emergency fund in 2026, even if you're starting from zero. Imagine this. Your car suddenly breaks down, or you get an unexpected medical bill, or you lose your job for a few months. Most people panic and go into debt. But what if you had $10,000 sitting safely in your bank account just for emergencies? That feeling of security and freedom is priceless. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build that $10,000 emergency fund step by step, even as a beginner. First, let's understand why this is so important, especially in USA, Canada, UK, and Australia. Life is unpredictable. Experts recommend having 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved. For most people, that comes to around $10,000 or more. This fund protects you from going into high-interest debt when life throws curveballs. So, how do we actually build it? Let's break it down into simple, actionable steps. Step number 1, calculate your monthly expenses. Write down everything you spend in a normal month: rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Be honest. Once you know your number, multiply it by 3 to 6. That gives you your target emergency fund amount. For most beginners, $10,000 is a realistic and powerful goal. Step number 2, open a separate high-yield savings account. Do not keep this money in your normal checking account. Open a dedicated account at a bank or online platform that gives good interest. In 2026, many online banks are offering 4 to 5% annual percentage yield. That means your money grows while sitting safely. Step number 3, start with a small but consistent amount. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, begin with $50 or $100 per month. The key is consistency. Set up automatic transfer right after you get your paycheck. Pay yourself first. Even small amounts add up faster than you think. Step number 4, use the debt snowball or avalanche method while saving. If you have high-interest debt, focus on paying that down aggressively first. But at the same time, keep putting something into your emergency fund. Even $25 a month is better than zero. Step number 5, increase your income and cut unnecessary expenses. Look for easy side hustles that work in your country. Drive for rideshare, deliver food, freelance online, or sell things you don't need. On the expense side, cancel unused subscriptions, cook at home more, and track every dollar for 30 days. You'll be surprised how much money you can free up. Step number 6, make it automatic and visual. Set up automatic transfers. Use a visual tracker like a savings jar app or spreadsheet. Watch that number grow every month. Celebrate small milestones. When you reach $1,000, treat yourself to something small, but don't touch the main fund. Step number 7, keep the fund safe and only for real emergencies. This is not for vacations, new phones, or shopping. Real emergencies mean job loss, major medical issues, or urgent home repairs. Once you use the money, make it your priority to rebuild it. Bonus tips that actually work in 2026. First, round up your purchases. Many banks now have features that round up to the nearest dollar and save the difference. Second, save your tax refunds and bonuses directly into the fund. Third, if you get a raise at work, put at least half of that extra money into your emergency fund before you get used to spending it. Remember, building $10,000 takes time, but every month you add something, you're becoming stronger financially. The peace of mind you get when that fund grows is worth every sacrifice. If you're watching this, you're already taking the first step. Start today, even if it's just $25 this month. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, please like it and subscribe to Credit Score Mastery for more simple personal finance tips. Drop your current emergency fund amount in the comments. I read every single one. In the next video, we'll talk about the best index funds for beginners in 2020.